What's shaking, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Caro Emerald. And once again, big shout out to Jim, major friend and champion of the channel. Excited to go through this material. And indeed, if you saw my reaction to That Man, you'll know not only did I realize it's a tune, actually I realized it essentially right after the video ended, but I had heard it before in Agent Carter, a show I enjoyed, certainly the first season. And yeah, ultimately, it's everything that I've been trying to find my way to, meaning I love oldie-timey music, like 30 songs and 40 songs, Cole Porter and some of these older artists. It's a flavor that I got into as I got into my 20s and into my 30s, and was exploring different eras and different styles of music. So yeah, like big band jazz and that sort of swing jazz feel, but maybe with a bit of a modern twist and a bit of a turntablist moment here and there. As Jim was saying, that's very much what Caro does. So yeah, I'm just really excited to go through her material, and That Man as an opening tune just made my brain get set on fire. So really excited to go through this. And again, this is the first of multiple albums that has been made available to me by Jim. So once again, big shout out to you. And the second tune, as my cat is dreaming and sort of fidgeting, on the album Deleted Scenes from the Cutting Room Floor, which is 2010, is Just One Dance. Whether it's a request for a single dance and whatever large volume of joy or excitement or perhaps romance that would entail, or whether it's one dance leading to all sorts of other things, and it began with just one dance. It feels like a dance could be here, if not a metaphor for, at the very least, part of a story related to romance, related to attraction. That Man, it was a very amusing take on this person and the way in which they were perceived by the narrator, but I wonder whether there could be something similar at play here, the idea of a dance between people and all that might entail psychologically, emotionally, romantically, and so on. So let's find out what it is. This is Caro Emerald. The tune is Just One Dance, and it's on her 2010 album, Deleted Scenes from the Cutting Room Floor. That's all she needs come true to show him what really is possible. Don't know why you play hard to get. I'm here to kiss away any thoughts of regret. Silk tie from Siam shows elegance of class. Handsome as the heavens that are filled with other cast. But only the mask I see the skin of a man. Smooth and seductive. Got a plan. It's drawing me in magnetically. You haven't got forever, but I got that too. All it costs is just a minute now. For $1, you can show me how. I'll take your hand and bring your worries too. In just one dance, I'll make your dreams come true. Your dreams come true. I'll make your dreams come. I'll make your dreams come. I'll make your dreams what would happen to me if I were to see her in concert. I'd like basically just like my brain would break down. But I just the way she commands the song, she has this very alluring, even seductive style, but it's also playful and light. I love the lyrics in her tunes, which again, I don't know if she's writing all these songs herself, but again, when I thought That Man might have been a cover, in part because I realized I had seen it in a TV show, but yeah, it was listed as her song. So again, until I have information otherwise, I'm just going to assume that she's writing her material, or at the least, you know, involved in the composition and the writing of her material. Nevertheless, like I said, I enjoy the theatricality, I enjoy the old-time jazz feel, the like 40s vibes. It's just fantastic. I'm loving it. So yeah, a really cool one. It's interesting. It's like she's talking about him playing hard to get, and she's trying to draw him in, but she's talking about being magnetically drawn to him because he's, you know, he's well dressed. He's got like classy clothes and other things from different places around the world. So he's well traveled. He's, you know, culturally erudite. So she's super interested, but then it's like, give me $1 and I'll show you. So like, I'm not quite sure the context in which they're meeting, and you know, perhaps she's a performer and so she's like enticing him, but it's, you know, part of what she does, it's part of her routine, or maybe it is really specifically she's, you know, set on fire by this individual, and so the dollar thing is just more like her being playful and so on. Either way, I love it. Let me know what you think. Shout out to you, Jim. Again, I really do appreciate this, and this is going to be a brilliant deep dive. So, bottom line, from the Sleeping Luca and me, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.